The legal battle between University of Louisville and Rick Pitino is finally over. The two just reached a settlement this morning.
WDRB's Lexi Ratterman explains there's no money involved in the deal. Lexi.
Yeah, that's right, Valerie and Chris. The U of L Athletic Association has been in a long-time battle with Rick Pitino after he was fired 2 years ago amid FBI investigations into his basketball team's scandals. Today, though, they have reached a settlement to say that Pitino's personnel file will now say he resigned as opposed to being fired. Pitino sued the university for about $44 million, which was the remainder of his contract. But with this settlement, absolutely no money will be exchanged. Pitino's suit claimed the school was wrong to use the Sex for Recruits scandal as a reason for firing him because he was found to not have played a role in that. The long-time back-and-forth negotiations have finally come to an end, and athletic director Vince Tyrae says he's ready to move on.
You know, Rick accomplished a lot here as head coach, and our record books do show that. And although there be asterisks there at times, he's done quite a bit. So I don't know that I would say we've washed our hands of Rick Pitino. I think his note and release, a lot was accomplished under his realm as well.
WDRB Sports' Eric Crawford now joins us to break this down. It's been a long time coming, and today it is finally over for now. I don't think anything else will come of this, do you?
No, the university and Pitino have both agreed not to take any further legal action against each other as part of this settlement. It's a very abrupt end, a very surprising end where you just see both sides walk away and no money change hands, but I think it speaks to how much Rick Pitino wants to move on and get back into the coaching profession. He said he did this against the advice of his attorney, Steve Pence.
Now, something that's kind of interesting about this is actually Pitino was given the option before he was fired to resign. So talk a little about that.
Well, the language says now that it will be considered a resignation, but obviously that's how all this started. Louisville called Pitino in, gave him the option to resign, and he wouldn't. So then he was fired. I don't know that this agreement in itself makes it any easier for colleges to go out and hire Rick Pitino, but maybe it does. Maybe there's a job out there that says once the lawsuit against you is dropped, maybe we'll consider you. He just wants it over, I think.
The future definitely unknown for him. Now, something you'd mentioned, Rick Pitino said he went against the advice of his lawyer to drop this lawsuit. If he had not and he'd continued on with this battle, how much longer do you think it could have went, and do you think it could have ended in his favor?
This could have been a long, protracted, ugly situation for years for the university. The presumption is he would have gotten some money. You almost always get some money, but he was racking up legal bills. The university's racking up legal bills. What would be interesting to know is what other conversations there might have been to make all this come about.
Vince Tyrae says himself, as well as the entire university, is ready to move on. Rick Pitino says he's ready to move on. We'll see what the future holds for both the university and Rick Pitino. For now, signing off, he's Eric Crawford. I'm Lexi Ratterman for WDRB News.
Lexi and Eric, thank you.